Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
AZ's making money thanks to the new CBA.
Incredible stuff.
Her
good stuff.
Rookie contract. She is projected to make $500,000 this year, and just in comparison, Paige made $78 last year, and Caitlin Clark made $76.
Anytime we get workers getting paid what they're worth, I'm all for it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Thursday, May 7th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, two more NBA playoffs went off last night as we saw one team go down 0-2, another team tie it up 1-1. We will get to both of those games and the games that are going to go on this evening. Got a bunch of news and notes that we're going to get to on this Thursday. It is a Thursday, and it is finally nice outside. Look at the sun. Smile, let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, tons of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is the NBA playoffs. We're back and cracking last night as we saw two more games, one of which we did not have to stay up for the entire thing, and one that had a lot of drama go down in it, which might shape the rest of the series. We're going to get to all of that before I get to anything. I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carp, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney.
Not from Green Bay, but I'm packing. What up, D-Walk back in the building?
What are you?
D-Walk back in the building.
Did you say what you just said?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer, Easter Hits. He's Walker 93.
I'm gonna address this whole packing thing, Rosa.
It's a big white bar.
Oh, okay, you pack it, huh?
It's a big white bar.
Okay, what you packing?
Big white bar.
What you pack? Look, Jennifer left. He talking about you packing. Now calm down a little, buddy.
Yeah,
calm down.
Let your imagination go.
Are you walking around like butt naked in the crib now?
No.
Okay. We missed you yesterday.
We did. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All the messages, all the DMs, y'all, man. That shit means the world.
Family doing okay?
Yeah, family's good.
Everybody's good.
Family's more worried about me because they know how I am.
Yeah, right.
But, I'm good though. I'm great. Like I said, y'all know I can't take more than one day away, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I start itching. I start feeding. I'm like, yo, I
the other thing is, you know what? The blessing of us getting to do this show every day is that it is somewhat therapy for all of us.
It really is.
Right? When somebody says, I remember, so Spotify, who's been a great employer for me, but they have like it's a Swedish company.
Yeah.
And they have all kinds of different things. So, like, they say, like, you guys are off next week. Like, at some point. Like, it might be in, like, November. Like, I'll be like, well, the NBA season's going on, whatever. And they'll be like, hey, guys, no shows next week. I'll be like, why? And they'll be like, it's mental health week. And so and I was like, this is what I do for my mental health. Like, don't you guys get it? Like, this is the hour that I'm going to go talk about sports. Like, this is the fun part. This is the fun part of the day. Like, I look forward to this while I'm sitting in carpool.
Yes.
I look forward to this when I'm going and picking up the kid from volleyball or soccer or physical therapy or whatever else. Like, this is the fun part of my day. You can't take this away from me.
He's like, can I record one just for the fun of it?
Yeah.
For the love of the game? Can I record a pod?
This is my mental health. I'm going to go crazy.
No, for real.
What else am I going to do?
Yep.
I got home yesterday and I was like, what do I do now? Like, I got home after being with him, I was like, do I just, like,
Now
sit
what?
here? Like,
Now
what do people do? Like, what do people do that don't have a show to do every day?
I think tasks. I think they do tasks.
Tasks?
Yeah. I think they do tasks.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you stuff around the house.
All right, settled in last night. I'm going to tell you, did not expect this to be a hot take that was sent our way, Devin, last night. But just understand, we are sitting in a room with the only person, evidently, from what I can gather, the only person that loved Draymond Green on the pregame show last night. He did.
Yeah, we could tweak it out, bro.
Here, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. I'm going to go back to our group text last night. This is what I got last night. Now, I had not even settled in yet last night to watch the games.
It was
Draymond is awesome on Inside the NBA. And then, so I hadn't even settled in because the game was early, and I had not even settled into, I was just going to watch the game. I wasn't watching Inside the NBA early. And then before the game even came on, I'm seeing the clips all over the place online.
Yeah.
Of Draymond Green landing a cement balloon of a joke.
Yeah.
The Barkley Rockets thing.
That was a terrible joke.
See, that's all.
He thought that was going to hit
but
harder than it
that's
did.
all. See, this is the thing, dude. He was cooking with what he was saying, and that is the clip that people take.
And the other clip was him talking about the Knicks and about how you're going to go ahead and have a championship parade, before the conference finals and whatever else. And it's like, okay, now Knicks fans hate him. Yeah, nobody likes him but you.
Yeah, Rose. Why'd you glaze him in that moment, bro? Why'd you Krispy Kreme glaze
in fact,
him?
I got a text on one of my a bunch of national NBA reporters are on a text chain with me, and they were like, "Who likes Draymond Green?" And my answer was LeBron. I think that's it.
And me.
And you.
And John Roser. You're the only other person.
In between,
And
when he
me.
said to Austin Rivers like 2 days ago, and then this stuff yesterday. You see the Austin Rivers stuff?
No, I saw
It's
it.
like, bro, you just just shut up, bro. Just shut up. Shut the hell up, Draymond.
I think Draymond Green should be able to say whatever he wants to say to Austin
All right,
Rivers.
shut the
And
builders.
it shouldn't be the other way around. I think Austin Rivers didn't accomplish nearly what Draymond Green has accomplished in his career.
He did in high school. He made that clear.
He made that clear.
Hey, let's not talk about high school. He got so offended.
He did.
We're not going to talk about high school.
I was Naismith National Player of the Year. You were just like ranked somewhere.
We're not going to talk about high school.
Yeah, he was saying.
You went too far. Drake. Now you're going too far. Because I was awesome in high school.
He pointed to the trophies and everything.
Because I was awesome in high school. Let's be clear.
I was in 2015.
I was awesome in high school. Just, you can say whatever you want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the big portion of that is obviously his dad giving him a $42 million contract.
Yes.
But he focused on, whoa. What we're not going to do is act like you were better than me in high school.
Yeah.
Because that was obviously the highlight of his career.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a legend.
He was amazing.
Yeah. One of the best mixtapes ever.
He was a legend.
But yeah, like I don't like him throwing that at Barkley because even at the end of Barkley's career, Barkley was better than Draymond.
Well,
Barkley was awesome, and Houston was very close to making the NBA.
Also, for Roser to be like how awesome he is. Here's the clip last night for those of you that haven't seen it, of Draymond Green and his hilarious joke attempted at the expense of Charles Barkley.
listen, sports are for young people. You hope to have a great long career, but sports, nobody wins when they're 37, 38.
But you said what you said. I want to hear if he believes what you're talking.
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal is just to not look like you in the Houston Rockets uniform.
Yeah.
Is ultimately the goal for us. Like, we don't want to.
What does that look like?
Did you see it?
I'm just asking.
I saw it. I mean, so, you know.
Okay, you for sure didn't because you were like 7 years old.
No, you didn't see it.
When you win championships, the goal will always be to try to reach that
Who
level.
wants to listen
No,
to this?
see, what he said after that actually makes sense.
Barkley's last season in Houston, he was 14.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds per game.
And Draymond, what, 8 points, 5 rebounds?
No, Draymond's career highs for a season are 14 points and 9.5 rebounds.
But the thing is, you cancel yourself out when you started with that idiotic comment. If you start with
and
some
also
crap,
nobody laughed.
Yeah.
No, nobody laughed. That wasn't funny. Everything else he was saying, though, was great.
Real
it
spill?
was. Yeah, he was spitting.
He is so intensely unlikable. It's unbelievable.
Wrong messenger, right message, Roser. Sometimes Kanye says things that are so true, but sometimes it's the person that says it. That ruins it.
4 years in Houston, Charles Barkley averaged 16 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, including averaging 18 and 12, and during a run to the Western Conference Finals. That's what our buddy Nick Wright put up. Draymond continues to recreate history.
And then he said that
he acted like the Charles Barkley in Houston was like Olajuwon on the Raptors or Ewing
he wasn't
on the
at all.
Sonics or whatever else.
No,
he's also one of the all-time greats.
All time.
They lost to it the last year. Wasn't it the last year they lost
flat.
to the Jazz team?
It's just flat.
Yeah.
And he's annoying. And he said bad things about Memphis.
And he says Steve Kerr held him back from being a good offensive player.
So he explained that too, and he was great explaining it.
Oh God,
he was great. He was.
You know
it
what?
Made all the sense, and nobody will take that and clip that up because it does make sense, and it doesn't make him look horrible. But nobody's going to do that.
Since when do you defend Draymond Green?
That's not defending him. That's just how the world.
I know you live near Gibson's Donuts, but
Lord.
this level of glaze is crazy.
That's not glazing.
You're glazing, bro.
That's not glazing.
You are glazing.
Do you think he had a point when he said the team should be in Memphis then?
No.
You're glazing.
Again, I don't have to. Just because I think at some point last night Draymond Green was spitting doesn't mean I think every time he says something I agree with him.
He stinks.
I don't listen to him.
Separate art from artists.
Stinks.
Separate art from artists.
You don't separate art from artists, Rosa. What are you talking about?
He stinks.
Separate art from artists.
He stinks.
Did you read that in the book somewhere?
He stinks. Anyway, the games last night. So this was certainly troublesome at the end of the game between the Knicks and the 76ers. So the Sixers could not make a shot to save their lives in the fourth quarter of that game. I did think for the first portion of the fourth quarter, they got pretty good looks. And I thought for the last portion of the fourth quarter, they looked like a team that had played a 7-game series, then turned around and played a game 1, then played their hearts out for the first 3 quarters of this game. And, I mean, they just looked tired to me. They did. They looked tired, and they were getting bad shots, and it looked like they just stopped running offense completely. At least they took until the fourth quarter to stop running offense, unlike their Minnesota counterparts in the other game.
LA Fitness Hoops, baby.
But that 76ers team, they did hold on for a long time, making that highly competitive. And then even without Joel Embiid, which did play out a little bit like what we talked about yesterday, Roser, when I was saying, you're not going to be able to just put Joel Embiid in every pick and roll. There is some bonus to, right? They abused that because when you've got, when your best scorer is your lead ball handler, buddy, that puts a lot of pressure on that center to come up, right? Unless you got a bunch of wings that can fight over screens, and they don't, right? They don't have like what the last round had where it's Dyson Daniels just trying to fight over everything. It's like Jalen Brunson could have had 60 points in the first game.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like if you're just going to put him in every single action whatsoever, it's going to be this is going to be a short series. And so then they had to do it without him. And I thought some of those guys, certainly they held down the fort and they were working the ball side to side. They were knocking down some shots. I mean, I thought played nobly until the fourth quarter where at the first part couldn't make a shot, second part just didn't even run offense. It was terrible.
They also like the first, at least the first 3 quarters when they're making shots. I thought they with whether it was Barlow played down the stretch, but Barlow, Bona, and Drummond, they started setting that screen like really high up, like right inside half court, so like Maxey was able to get downhill.
But look,
I hope OG not out for that long.
Well, you wonder. That's what I was saying at the end of that game.
Yeah, it was scary.
Here's the play where OG Anunoby very clearly hurts his hamstring.
Yes.
Because he's now trying to go back, and I've seen that before. And now and you see him grab it, and you see him going towards the side. And I mean, you want to talk about waiting with bated breath. They need him so badly. He has been like Kawhi. He has been that good. Both ends of the court. He is like the thing that takes them to a championship level team. He has been that special for them. You see what he shot from the field. You see what he has shot from 3-point range. And so he goes out of the game with this hamstring, and they're going to sit there and just wait we've been through this before as well. The anticipation is just horrible because if it's grade 1, then it's like, all right, if we can get past this series, we'll be able to get him back. If it is anything more severe, he's done, bro.
Yeah,
like, I mean, and it is.
You can't win a championship without OG.
And it is every single year. Every single year. The NBA title is dictated upon the 3 things that I harp on all the time. And it is hamstrings, and it is groins, and it is calves. End of story.
Yep.
It's something happens. It is a soft tissue that you can't come back from. So, like, Ant has been able to come back and play much like many years ago. Not even, I mean, it is, I guess, many now. Remember, we thought Giannis had blown out his knee, and it was a hyperextension, much like the Ant thing. And then he came back and averaged like 36 and 15 in the finals or something, right? And Ant is going to theoretically hopefully be able to get stronger as time goes on, and maybe if they could get some rest. But there is no rest for the weary when it comes to this stuff. It is all dependent on what that MRI, like what it comes back, and if he is, if it's minor, then they'd be able to get him back. If it's anything beyond. And usually, I mean, I just wouldn't be hopeful anyway because, as I've said, no one ever comes back and is fine.
Yeah, it was Aaron Gordon last year, wasn't it?
It was also, wait for it, OG Anunoby.
Oh, he did hurt his hamstring.
You remember?
Yeah.
He tried to play in Game 7. It was 7, right? Against the Pacers.
Against the Pacers.
He couldn't run.
Yeah.
It's like he's on a potato sack race. And it's like, what is he doing? Right? He tried to, and just like Aaron Gordon did. They tried to, and you know what? We'll never know what would have happened if OG Anunoby wouldn't have been out with a hamstring last year. We'll never know if things would have been different, if Aaron Gordon would have been totally healthy for that Thunder series. And it got all the way to the very end literally Game 7 was dictated by a calf injury that turned into a blown Achilles.
Yep.
It's always the same. You can go back to all those Chris Paul injuries over the years, right? When he would go out with a hamstring or a calf or whatever. But I mean, and look, though people can think it's foolishness, there's all kinds of years, throughout that time, especially the 2 years that Tony went out, where, it's like, what would have happened? What would have happened if you would have had your best defender, right? Because you could say whatever you want about the way teams were defending it, but this was a team that won with defense, and this is a guy that shut down the best in the world on a regular basis and made their lives hell, and we didn't have him when it mattered most. 2 different times in the playoffs, right, for monster games. And OG Anunoby is not only an impossibly awesome wing defender that can guard 1 through 5, he also has been shooting the cover off the ball throughout these playoffs.
He's given them that real
score,
real third score option that.
Oh, I even have seen. I've seen today, like Knicks fans posting, Mikel, I never meant any of it.
because they need
it. We need you, bro. Go earn that money.
I mean, this is your time to shine.
Yeah.
He was good last night, though.
He was.
He hit that shot
Big
on the
shot.
play that Anunoby got hurt on.
Yeah, big shot for sure.
Yeah.
And so, but that does change the course of this. I mean, who knows if they can get Embiid back if possible or not. But I mean, if they don't have OG Anunoby now, it's not a short series.
Yeah.
In the same way that it could have been, because you usually expect a team to play extremely well in the game 3 that's on their home floor, right?
Yeah.
It would be shocking for Philadelphia to lose both of them at home, right? And so at worst, you're playing in a game 5, and then more than likely, you're probably playing a game 6 in Philadelphia. I mean, again, if he's out, which he's going to be out, they're not going to have one of their best players for this thing. And this is not the time that you want to lose him. And likewise, what I said about Philadelphia, I'm not so sure it's not. I'm not so sure it's a terrible thing, because they're abusing the Embiid thing. Unless this is what we talked about when it comes to viewing the draft through the prism of how important defense is right now, and not having a weak link on defense, because these teams will absolutely abuse you for having a weak link defensively. They are so sophisticated that they will and they will do it until you can deal with it. And what I would tell you is his immobility is going to make it virtually impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to all of a sudden start being able to recover.
No. What is this? Is his hip and his ankle?
Being all the way back at the 3-point line and then running back and being able to, they will punish you for that. And so I'm not so sure, just because they have Towns and they don't really play Robinson, right? It's all, the matchup, the players are always matchup dependent. And so if you're gonna not play a center in everything I have, we saw this years ago where Steve-O was played off the court and we had to end up playing Tillman because Minnesota had Towns. It's like, bro, because he's standing out at the 3-point line. We can't have Steven Adams standing out at the 3-point line, and we can't have him trying to chase down Mike Conley. Like, this is goofy.
Yeah.
And he can't, and that is the blessing of having, like, the Towns guys, guys like that. And it is also the curse of having sometimes when you have, like, what Rudy Gobert was, like, outside of the screen setting up top, it's like the thing that pulls Wemby away from the floor is like that Randall and Naz Reid stuff, right?
But they're so bad on defense.
Right.
That's
so
that
it's
duo.
Whereas because of the wings, because of Bridges and Anunoby, they're able to defend at a super high level, even without, your traditional rim protector.
Yeah, I found a stat on the Embiid thing. So Embiid, when he's on the floor per 100 possessions, they're giving up 114 points per game. Without Embiid, with a dim bone on the court, 100 points per game per 100 possessions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's a 14-point difference.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so, look, the Anunoby news will inevitably come out, and I'd imagine it's not going to be very good. I've seen that before. And we've been through it. It's awful.
Yeah. I'll see you in the finals, OG, if they make it.
And it changes, possibly the course of NBA history, right? Like, that's how close the margins are when it comes to stuff like that. Because if you know what I mean, if somebody on another team, were to, look, we know that, right? Like, if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did the same thing, it's done.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? For them, and I don't want to overstate OG Anunoby, but I do think he's the difference between winning a title or not.
Yes. Or just going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's the difference between being able to, because you're going to have him in order to compete with a Thunder or a Spurs.
Yep.
Or I guess we shouldn't discount Minnesota yet, except there's no way to not be prisoner of the moment after what took place last night. That was a thrashing. Now, I texted you guys in the first half when they were on their way to scoring 35 points. And I was like, I got the whole came here.
We got what we needed.
We got what
we needed.
Yeah. Bro, they looked so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the adjustment, but no, here's the problem. you knew it was going to more than likely flip. I worry that what they caught on to, when they did their film session, of which they said Greg Popovich was a part of. And I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, they got Pop involved now.
Yeah, they got Pop involved in this.
Yeah.
Here's what I worry about. In the absence of DiVincenzo now, right, and Io just trying to come back, and Ant not being what he should be, and look, we got the best of Conley that you were going to get in game one. It's the ball handling. It's the level of creation, right?
Yeah.
And you could say, oh, well, just throw the ball to Terrence Shannon or throw the ball to Jaden McDaniels. Like, those are not, like, if you are going to load up on these guys that are going to create for the others, buddy, it makes it so hard. It makes it so hard. Like, this level of Anthony, that's the thing to me last night. If you tell me Anthony Edwards could turn back into Anthony Edwards, okay. But if this is the Anthony Edwards that they're going to get,
so you remember?
Then you're in a world of crap.
You remember when you said yesterday that the Sixers should have sat Embiid in game one?
Correct.
Coming off that 7-game series, they should have sat Edwards last night. He could not move. You watch. We've seen Anthony Edwards move, man. They were getting cooked with him on the court.
Look, we seen this before, bro. Teams relax in game two.
They relax in
game.
They relax.
Hey, you saw them relax yesterday.
Dosunmu didn't look right either, though.
Yeah, but guys, even the guys when they come back after those injuries, they don't look the first game.
Ant was like,
Austin Reeves didn't look right the first game he came
Ant
back.
was hobbling last night.
Yeah,
Ant was hobbling.
That wasn't a response.
Yeah,
that was a thrashing.
If you don't play,
they couldn't score, bro.
This game too, they weren't playing LA. They were literally just standing around, bro. Just standing around, looking at each other. Let's go to Minnesota. It was let's go back to Minnesota.
Dude, I'm not saying that about I'm not talking about there. I'm talking about looking at Anthony Edwards try to run down the court. Like, dude, he was limping, like hobbling.
Also,
in the first half. That's where I was like.
Also, they put up 133.
Yeah.
That is so extreme.
They poured it on, bro. Yeah. They did not stop.
That is so extreme.
They did not stop.
No,
they didn't stop. Look.
And it was all of them, too.
The Knicks finally didn't score 135 last night.
My boy Ant said, we got blew out. My mama used to tell me, Vernon, a hard hand make a soft ass. We're going to play harder in game 3.
Well,
I do believe
that's what my boy Ant said yesterday. I'm believing Ant.
You also, well, if he was healthy, I would.
This is going to be a test for the Spurs in game 3.
The other thing is, much like we were talking about the OG thing, and you have to have, the Jaden McDaniels foul trouble thing. That cannot exist.
Yeah, the run happened when he got his third foul. That's when the run happened.
It can't exist.
Yeah.
He can't. That can't happen.
Let me see.
He played 19 minutes last night. Now, I got it. They ended up just waving the white flag or whatever. But still, it's untenable. He can't be in foul trouble.
Let me see. I got to find the stat. It was like they went on it was like a 33-14 run when he got his third foul.
That was a beatdown.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. It got so bad that I felt like they did just give up. Like when I texted you guys, oh, you look like you're gonna get to the podium and say we accomplished what we came here to accomplish, right? When you just punt a game, it's like, bro, they were just stealing the ball and going down and hitting open dunks, and open layups. It was like. I heard I was listening to a bit of the NBA show on the way here, and this morning, and they were saying he got to this portion, that second quarter, and then it kind of carried over to the third. But certainly the end of that second quarter before halftime, when it was just like steal, run out, steal, run out, steal, run out. The guy said it reminded you of a team playing the last game of the day at Lifetime Fitness.
Yes, that's what it is. Last game.
I was like, that's actually. I think that was Rob Mahoney that said that. And I was like, that is a perfect analogy. That is what it's like, where everybody's like, all right, this is the last game, and
who cares? It's like when I play 2K at night. When I get on my rec, Jalen could tell you the last game is probably my worst game. Because I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm getting off the game anyway. So we're going back to Minnesota anyway. Why not just? By the way, too, we say this on the show every now and then. Something happens in the NBA game that we've never seen before. Did you see the video?
What?
The corner three. Jalen, play the video, bro.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
I have never.
Devin Vassell?
ever seen this in my life, bro.
No.
The jump, no dip.
No, this is you know how jealous is Santi Aldama?
Oh, he's
bad.
Santi does the practice catching there and letting go.
Santi has never thought of jumping
The
before.
jump, no dip 3.
No, that's unbelievable.
Like, don't let 2K see this, bro. This is a new cheat code.
To catch this in one motion and do it is unbelievable.
How many times do you think we could do that and not hit a shot?
I mean, 25.
Like, you know how good you got to be at shooting a basketball to shoot a jump, no dip 3-pointer?
No,
they make that look easy.
No, they made everything look easy last
Everything
night.
looked easy.
And check out these Dylan Harper stats.
Bro.
Dylan Harper, who is a rookie, and I've talked about this in the past, that how much the NBA has changed over the course of the past 15 years, that years ago, it says Dylan Harper is currently the only rookie in NBA playoff history to average over 10 points a game, 50% field goal percentage, and 40% from 3. And then you see those stat lines for him. And years ago, rookies just were never on good teams, much less playing for good teams. Not only is this guy playing for a good team, he is pulling off what no other rookie has ever done in NBA playoff history. And it's like, good grief, this guy's like a reserve.
Yeah.
And look at this. Dylan Harper, absolutely unbelievable performance. And we have seen a couple of these. Obviously, Edgecombe has shown out in several games for Philadelphia, and we've seen other guys that have been able to show up. But this guy's having a downright historic.
How the NBA let the
NBA
Spurs get
playoffs.
him, bro?
I know, right?
They got Castle. They got
got
Wemby,
Castle,
and
this
Harper
guy.
in 3 straight drafts.
All right, we do have OG Anunoby news.
Yeah, right hamstring strain, day to day. He's questionable for
Say what
Friday.
grade? It doesn't say the grade, does it?
I mean, this is the absolute greatest news in the history of New York.
Because it doesn't. Yeah,
Seriously.
He was not like limping bad.
Wow.
Shoot it up.
Pop, pop, pop. No,
I mean, he was not like a bad. But
and you're sitting him.
Yeah,
you're sitting him.
I would not think
For
he
game
plays
3?
Friday.
Yes.
I would not think he plays Friday.
No question. There's no question.
Because game 4 is Sunday and it's a day game.
And it's Thursday right now. You're sitting him.
Yeah, you sit him Friday.
You're not getting him back out there on that. You are treating that thing for 3 straight days and play out 3. And if you win, you're not playing him 4.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is having him.
Yes, for the long run.
So there's no way. I mean, we have already been critical of, for good reason, like, look, they've already lost Joel Embiid on the other side, and playing him in game 1 after you had played a rousing game 7 and had played that many games, and now you're turning around and going to New York. You were never winning that game anyway, in retrospect, and maybe even, with foresight, you should have just sat the guy, right? Because now you've lost him, right? And now he's got hip and ankle. Like, I mean, he's not a kind of guy that can just keep on playing.
They said he hasn't played 6 consecutive games since 2023.
I mean,
Joel Embiid has not played six consecutive games since 2023. That's 3 years.
I hate to say that. I don't want to say this, but he has recently played 6 consecutive games more recently than Morant.
Yeah, I know. I knew
That's unbelievable.
I knew that's where you were going with that. Yeah.
Joel Embiid has played more consecutive games than Ja Morant.
Yeah, since 2023.
Holy mackerel! And he has no legs.
He has no knees.
He has no knees.
He ain't got no appendix
and
either.
Apparently, he has no hip and ankle right now either.
God,
he got
is
one appendix.
Walking wounded.
Yeah.
So, anyways, look, they have. That is the greatest news ever for the New York Knicks. I mean, that keeps their championship dreams alive. Their championship dreams would have been crushed. Yeah. If they got the news that it's a grade 2, like, if he's doing the Luka thing, where it's like, bro, you're just gonna be out.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's it. But I mean, you turn around, if you can win 3, it's a kind of honestly, like, if they win 3, then don't play them in 4.
Right.
If they lose 3,
play them in
maybe
4.
play them in 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because obviously,
But you're not going to play 3 and 4, especially with 4 being a day game.
No
like
way.
it's like a what? Isn't it like a 2:00 game?
There's no way.
It's like a 1 or 2 o'clock game on
I got
Sunday.
you. Look it up.
It's right after
It's
the lottery.
It's the lottery thing.
It's
Yeah,
after the lottery, right?
So it's like a 2:30
Yeah,
game.
2:30 game
Yeah,
on Sunday.
because the lottery's at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Lottery's at 2 o'clock. Boy, are we either going to be high on our own supply or just trying to figure out how we're going to how we're going to weasel up. Which, I mean, look, I will say this. I have gotten a calm over what is going on. I have a very I totally understand that you can't get crushed when you are dependent on luck, right?
Yeah.
When you're dependent on, when you cannot control something, you can't get crushed by it, right? Disappointed, wished it was different, for sure.
Yep.
But you can't be crushed by it when you are dependent upon luck. I think you can when it is something that is within your control. But when you're talking about something like the lottery that's coming up on Sunday, and so what you can do, though, is I will say that if you have, whether it is the trade exceptions that you have, whether it is the war chest of draft picks going forward that you have, like, in many cases, you go through a horrendous season or something that was mega disappointing to you, and then you look up after said horrendous season, and the only thing you are looking for a savior. And so when you don't get that, it's like, oh my God, like, now what? Whereas because of the decisions that they have made, i.e. the Jaren decision, i.e. the Bane decision, and the ridiculous amount of picks and flexibility and money and trade exceptions that you have going forward, that I'm not as pressed about the pick that they get. Do I want a top 4 pick? Of course. Do I feel that that's the only way to become a highly competitive team by next season? No, I don't, because we've seen it too many times. I mean, we just saw it last year where they gave up one of those picks in order to get up and get cowered, right?
Yeah.
And so when you have contracts and you have, like, you've got all the means to be able to do it, you just have to do it, right? So if the luck doesn't go your way, you can make your own luck, right?
Yeah.
In a way that many times in the past, I've been through all manner of iterations of this over 25 years, and some of them, it was like, bro, this is your only way out. Like, that's how it felt when it was Odin and Durant. We need something to save this thing, because otherwise we're going to be crap. And because of all the draft picks, and because of, and you know this, at the absolute worst, you're getting a top 10 pick. Like, that's the worst thing that can happen.
You get 2 in the top, what?
Right.
2 in the top 20?
Yes.
Makes you feel good, right?
No, 3 of the top 30.
Yeah, see, I'll take that.
And again, it's all about, as we've seen, it's about nailing it. Yeah. That's it. You've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. And just the other night, we are watching the NBA conference semifinals, and Keldon Johnson makes a play. And Roser texts us, and he goes back and he looks. And he says, Keldon Johnson, obviously, still with San Antonio. And it feels like he's been a long time Spur, which he has. He goes back to the 2019 draft, and the only players in the first round that were selected that are still with their teams are Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, Tyler Hero, Brandon Clark, and Keldon Johnson.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sheesh.
You want to talk about how rapidly this stuff changes? I mean, and that is the draft that has R.J. Barrett in it. It's got Darius Garland in it. It's not like it's devoid of talent.
No,
there's a bunch of good players in that draft, and they're just all in different spots right now. And some of those, you would say, were absolute hits when it came to the NBA draft, right? Like, you would say, like, that wasn't just a bunch of busts, and it wasn't just a bunch of missed draft picks. And honestly, I mean, you do have to have some faith in their ability to draft people, because the first iteration, okay, Morant was an obvious. Obviously, they were gifted Jaren Jackson Jr. or whatever. But like the other guys that were major parts of that were able to succeed at an early age, Desmond Bane was not obvious, and Brandon Clark was not obvious. And then, I mean, again,
Santi was not. We didn't know who Santi was when they traded up to grab him. No clue.
No, and everybody, look, and everybody's, the more times you get cracks at it, the more luck you're going to be able to have. Because, truth be told, like you can go through Oklahoma City, who has, now A.J. Mitchell cracking, and they got all these different guys, right? And it's like, bro, they've had misses too.
Your boy Pokuchitsky.
So here's one for you: the Spurs.
Oh, you have Osman Jang.
From 2019. From 2019 to 2022, the Spurs had 7 first-round picks, and they drafted Luka Samanic, Keldon Johnson, Joshua Primo, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Malachi Branham, Blake Wesley.
Just about nailing it.
But then, there's only 2 guys that are contributors.
That's right.
But then they nail Wemby, Castle, Harper.
Yeah, 3 in a row. They got 3 in a row.
Well, and then they had Champagnie.
Yeah, Champagnie. They got him from the Sixers because he got waived because they wanted to sign your boy.
Right.
To go do the dunk contest.
So for us too, as you said, like Zach Kleiman got up there and said he does not believe in long 5-year drawn-out rebuilds.
Well, the other thing is there's no reason to when they're flattening the odds literally next year.
Well, here's the other thing.
The idea is you're building a real team this year. The other thing is he's got to validate the Isolo thing. Everybody can say whatever they want. He has to validate the Isolo thing. Taylor Jenkins, I just saw his press conference yesterday in Milwaukee.
Smiling ear to ear, boy.
When you fire a coach that won 50-something games and then you're tearing the thing down, right? Like, I mean, you got to – and – this has not been 1 year. Like, we talk about, like, okay, people can say, like, the rebuild starts now and whatever. Bro, the rebuild had already started. Like, you've got Jalen Wells and you've got Zach Edey and you've got Cedric Howard and you've got young players on the roster already. You didn't flank those guys with vets. That's not what you flanked them with, okay? The other thing is it's 3 years in a row.
It is.
It's not 2. Or it's not 1. It's 3 years. Because last season obviously went to hell early. The season before went to hell, the post All-Star or post trade deadline. And then ended with us crawling into the playoffs only to get beat by 1,000. And even the year before that, dead year. It was a dead year. We've had 2 out of 3 are just dead years. Yeah. And the one that wasn't a dead year was a monstrous disappointment at the end.
Yeah.
So this is not like a
make or break time.
No,
baby.
you gotta flip the switch here.
Yeah, so here,
and put together a real roster.
Well, here's the other thing, as you said, they have the goods. It's not just this year. They're going to have a top 10 pick this year. They've got 16 and they've got 32, the second pick of the second round. Do they also have 3 firsts next year? Like,
yes.
There's no way you're drafting 6 where you're going to have 6 rookies over the next 2 years if you're trying to be really good.
And so now you have the opportunity, even if those lottery balls don't go your way and you pop up, like the worst case scenario would be like 8, right? 2 teams have jumped you, right?
Boy.
But you may not have to draft 8.
No.
I mean, we've seen it in the past.
Package 8 and 16.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Jump back up.
8, 16, and a first next year, and see if you can get up to 4 or 5.
Right.
Maybe.
So
Depends on who has the picks. Yeah.
You never know. And then, obviously, hopefully, you can just get lucky, right?
Or get somebody because I feel like there's a section of the fan base that is so down right now, bro.
Of course there is.
You need something to like inject.
Why wouldn't there be?
You need somebody to something to inject life back into them. Because they're so like
draft picks
doom and gloom right now, bro.
Because I think it's because we're in that terrible spot where the relationship went to hell, but she's still living there.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. Like, until there's a clean break of all of it.
You're still living together.
And you're moving on. It will be fun, and we'll be newlyweds.
You're splitting bills,
with
but it's not easy.
Yeah. The next iterate, like, once the Morant thing is all settled, like, there's no – that is what happened. Like, I honestly, if they would have been able to do something at the trade deadline, it would have been better because, again, you're in this – it's still dragging – that's dragging out. And there will be, like, the clean break that happens inevitably this summer. And he'll go off, and you'll go off. And as I said, literally from the very beginning, I wish it weren't so. I think there's a real good chance that you'll both end up regretting it, like divorces do. You know, there's some guy that you know that's like, man, I wish I would have never gotten divorced. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's a possibility. Or it might look and go, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. But either way, as long as we've got an eye towards the past, you can't have both eyes towards the future. That's a bar.
That was lucky a bar. There's a reason why the review's behind you.
That's a bar.
But you can't.
Yeah.
And the stuff's still in the house, bro. And you'll move on, and then we're going to move into the new house. And then that's when people will get excited.
Yeah.
And we'll get excited like, oh, my God. And God forbid you end up with A.J. DeBansta or Darren Peterson or Caleb Wilson or whoever. Name the guy, A-Cuff, and we're going, oh, my God. Yeah. We're going to go to friggin' Summer League and watch Darius A-Cuff, Cedric Coward, and who. I mean, I promise you, that stuff turns like this. Yes. I've seen it happen in the past. You know what? At least we're not going to go through. Like, we already went through the pain. The pain was this year. The pain for me, when I told you this is probably my second least favorite year, my least favorite year was the pain of it's broken off. There's no more Mike. There's no more Mark. There's no more Zach. There's no more Tony. I'm watching Zach in Sacramento. I'm watching Tony in New Orleans. We've got friggin' Tyreek Evans and Ben McLemore. My life sucks. And I just started drinking. And
my life sucks. Crazy.
And it was awful.
My life sucks.
It was awful. I hated it. But that was the pain. And then what happened? Got John Morant. We got John Morant.
It made everything great.
And it was like, boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it flipped. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, once you got John, once you got Jaren, whatever. So, I mean, all it takes is whatever happens, like now you're going to be able to get excited. And then it is, to your point about people being down.
Yeah.
I think it is fair to say that this is, I'm trying to think back. I mean, I would say this is the most important summer.
Yes.
The most. Like,
yes.
Ever.
The most important in the franchise's history.
But you also have so many means to be able to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have trade exceptions. You have a plethora of picks. You have money available to spend, and you're going to move off of the guy that's been your franchise player. You know what I mean? And just wait until luck doesn't go somebody else's way, because you may look up and we're looking up and we're going, wait, how did this all happen? And Sacramento is the team that moved down. And they thought they were getting the number 2 pick, but instead they got the number 6 pick. And so now they got to sell some tickets. So we look up next year, and friggin' Domantas Sabonis is our starting power forward standing next to Zach Edey. And he's going along with Cedric Coward, and he's going along with this guy that we traded. Yeah, this draft pick that we just got. And we've got Ty Jerome, and we've got these guys that are good players, but just were out all year, right? Like, you do have enough that can be a part of a 10-man rotation, for sure, right? Because Scottie Pippen Jr. and Zach Edey and Santi Aldama and who else am I missing? Ty Jerome. And
do you count
Cedric
KCP
Coward
or no?
I mean,
are you
he
counting
picked
him
up his
no?
option. He picked it up. He's going to be there.
Yeah, and he and he's a veteran guy that could at least play some minutes for you, right? Again, you don't want him being your starting small forward.
Yeah.
But could he give you minutes and be a good veteran presence? For sure. You know, I mean, teams have those. He's also won. So I like winners. I like guys that have been part of winning before. I mean, it was that was an impossible. You know, it's impossible to judge. You know what I mean? How much he could help you last year. I mean, the thing went to hell last year.
It was a disaster.
It really did.
The cupboard's so bare right now, bro. There's nowhere to go but up.
No.
Like, cause like you talking about like generations of fans, like like y'all's generation was the first generation of like Grizzly fans, and then my generation was the next one. Like this last generation was the Ja, Jarrett, Dez era.
Sure.
You got to find somebody to connect this next generation of Grizzlies fans to.
No
Because
question.
right now they have nobody to connect to.
Right.
Like Williams coming up as a young teenager. Like,
That's right.
who are you going to connect Williams' generation
Right.
to? Like this, whoever this pick is who he's going to be connected to.
No question.
So that's just so important.
Well, and also whoever gets picked 16th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're going to be connected to.
Look, you never know the way this stuff's going to go.
Desmond Bain was the 30th pick, and there's tons of people that felt a connection to him.
They love Desmond Bain,
Also-
bro. There's women here that
also-
have a Desmond Bain sticker on the back of their car.
Also,
still.
also look where Kawhi Leonard was drafted, and look where Giannis Antetokounmpo was drafted, and look what there have been all manner. In fact, I haven't even looked at this, but I'm gonna bet you. I'm gonna bet you. Okay, 16th overall picks. Hanson was last year. Hanson Young. Jared McCain.
Yeah.
It's a good player. Keontae George. Good player. AJ Griffin retired from basketball.
To be a pastor.
Alperen Şengün.
That's my dog.
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
Enforcer, good player.
Who else has been drafted 16th overall? Vucevic was drafted 16th overall.
Vucci man.
And you go through like most of those that 15th pick. Is that the one that is? What was? Yeah, that was the Kawhi one.
Kawhi's are 15.
Yeah,
Wait, is this all 16s?
He was 15th pick. No. Yeah, no, those
Is
are
this what
six,
Jalen put up?
those are 16th picks.
Okay.
Well, you went through a bunch of misses there in a row.
Yeah, it's a nasty work
With the
there.
Okeke, Zaire Smith, Justin Patton, Yubusele.
Yubusele, yeah, that's a nasty
Nurkic has
Terry.
had a friggin' 15-year career.
Scary Terry was good.
The Celtics got a couple of them, Johnson. Royce White, he's a maniac.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Vucevic, Nurkic,
That's not a bad
Rozier.
Keontae is good. I think Keontae's going to be a star, bro.
Keontae George, McCain, Şengün, Stewart. Yeah, there's hits in there. There's plenty of hits in there.
And if you look at the mocks, too, I feel like if it goes on the mocks, it's like I like where they have the Grizzlies picking at this 16th spot. Like every person I've seen, I'm like, okay, I can rock with that.
This is a great
Like from
draft.
CNAC to Quaintance.
This is a great draft.
Like I'm like, okay, I can roll with that, bro. I can get excited about Jaden Quaintance.
Yeah. There's
As long as he's healthy.
There's no question that this is a great draft. And so
This 16?
this is 6. These are the players that have been taken 6th overall. Trey Johnson, jury's out. Salon's horrible.
Anthony Black
far.
and who? Big and
Anthony
who?
Black's fine. Matherin's fine. But look at this. Look at this. How many of those guys are on their team? None. 0.
Except Dame. He's double back.
Isaac.
0.
He spun the block. Yeah, him and
yeah,
Isaac.
God. Yeah, Jonathan Isaac, you're right.
Yeah, those are the only two.
That's it. That's wild.
It took Dame to spin the block to go back to the Blazers.
Is Damian Lillard the last All-Star? Yes.
Yep.
The only.
He's the only
y'all
All-Star
say
in that group.
Okongwu?
Yeah. Okongwu, nah, Mo Bamba's a song.
No.
No, but Okongwu's on his team.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. But not an All-Star.
No, not an All-Star.
The only one that's an All-Star was Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
That's kind of wild.
In the last 15 picks.
That's really wild, honestly.
Sheesh.
All right, so we got to buck that trend.
I saw Tijon Salon in the
But
G
again,
League
there's an
this year.
infinitely better chance that we draft 1 through 4 or 7 or 8 than 6.
I'm with
The
it.
idea that we're just going to draft 6 is somebody's jumping, bro. Every year, somebody jumps. You just got to hope it's not 2 that jump.
Yeah.
And you got to hope it's you.
Yeah, I want it to be us. I want it to be us that jump. I
Yeah.
feel like we deserve this, bro. We've never had a top one of those picks.
We've never had the number 1.
Never had the number 1 pick. They've been throwing darts at Memphis for the last 6 months.
Yes.
Adam Silver's on the podcast talking about us.
Yep.
I think it's time, bro.
Yes.
It's time to give us something.
I agree.
We deserve it.
I agree.
We're starving.
Starving.
Last thing before I take this break. You guys fancy yourself as being in tune, but you know what it
Definitely tapped in.
you know what it means to be brutally frame mogged.
Yeah, I saw somebody got frame mogged last night.
What is frame mogged? I've heard this. but
Andre
I'm not-
Drummond frame mogged. No, he got frame mogged by Karl Anthony Towns.
He didn't
last
get
night.
frame mogged. He got mop mogged.
Same thing.
Mop mogged
mop
last
mogged.
night. That means
Oh.
that means like if you were taking a picture and someone was much more handsome than you.
Yeah.
In the picture, right? Like they showed you up to the point where if anybody looked at the picture, they wouldn't be looking at you. They'd be looking at the other person. And he is getting booed this entire time, Andre Drummond. And then Karl Towns grabs the
It doesn't want it attempt. Like Andre Drummond, it's not that hard, bro.
Yeah, that's not that
It's not that hard. See, but the thing is, Andre Drummond looks like he can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
So it's not
surprising.
And so I saw that he was brutally mop-mogged last night. That's what that means. That's when you're
mop-mogged.
Yeah, he got mop-mogged.
Who came up with
last night?
mop-mogged?
Is he like?
Well, they're just making a play on being frame-mogged.
They also call him being aura-mogged too.
If you're frame-mogged, yeah, aura-mogged.
He got aura-mogged last night.
Oh, I meant to tell you guys when you guys think you're tapped in. So, by virtue of William not being able to drive because he's still going through physical therapy, there's a lot of mornings I'm having to drive him. And of course, when he shows up and he comes out to the car, he is wearing the biggest Beats headphones imaginable. This is his universal signal to not talk to me. I don't even know if anything's playing through the thing. And so I said to him, I'll say, hey, man. This is what he does. He moves it like this.
He moved it to the side.
And he's sitting next to me. I'm like, hey, what are you listening to? And he kind of like looked at me and he's like got like a little face on. You know what I mean? Like, and I remember what this was like, right? When I was a kid. Every once in a while, my father used to take me to games all the time, right? We would go to like St. Louis Blues games or whatever. My dad would turn on whatever he listened to. For a long time, my dad was like a Clue 103 guy, so that was oldies. And that was like 50s and 60s music. So I have a keen awareness of all 50s and 60s music.
You run around Sue.
And then during the 90s, my dad got into the country stuff that was going on. Country music had a heyday in the 90s where there's all kinds of country hits. And CMT kind of took off. So he would watch CMT on TV, but also he would listen to it in the car. And then he liked one of the guys that just passed away, Bob and Tom. And Bob just recently passed away, but that was a big radio show that was on as well. But every once in a while, my dad would take me to like Best Buy or something like that. And I would beg him to take me on Tuesdays. Because that's when new music came out. New music always came out on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. I would ask him to take me to Sam Goody or Best Buy or one of these places because I wanted to get the new music. And every once in a while, I would put the CD in, or the tape, as it were, being my age, in the player. And I mean, he was mortified. Like, he thought it was awful.
Yeah.
He was like, this sucks. You know what I mean? He's like, Chris, this is terrible, right? And I remember thinking to myself, like, no, it's not terrible. And in retrospect, some of it actually is terrible, right? What I listened to when I was young is actually terrible. And honestly, like, he was right. Like, his music was better. Now that I'm older and I listen to both, I can objectively say, like, yes, that has melody, harmonies, like they stand up. And whatever was cool to me for the moment, in many cases, sucked, okay? And now I would never go back and listen to it. Whereas I would be much more likely to listen to his. So I always have that feeling whenever he says this. But I will tell you that a lot of this stuff that I ask him, what is he listening to? And then in another world, when I, like, get away and I turn on what he has told me he is listening to, it is awful. Like, it's so bad.
You know how your parents felt, yeah.
It's so bad.
You're becoming his dad in real time.
It's so, no, it is so. So this is what I say, though. You guys are going to love this. We're driving to school. I say, hey, man. Moves his headphone to the side. So what do you listen to? He starts to, like, kind of chuckle. Because I think he knows me so well that he knows how I'm going to react whenever he says the name, right? So he can't even say it seriously. So I told you guys like about a week ago, he was like, I was like, what do you listen to? He's like, Osama's son? And I'm like, what? Right? So this is what he says to me. I said, what do you listen to? He goes, huh? And I was like, what are you listening to in your headphones while we're driving to school right now? He goes, and he like starts to laugh. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you listening to? Now, because you know it's not going to be anything that you or me or anybody in the free world has ever heard of. And he said, zucchini? I said, hold on.
Like the food?
That's what I said. I said, hold on. I said, what crew is he in? He's like, he's not really in a crew.
Oh, he's a loner.
I was like, oh, he's not.
Another loner.
Of course, I'm like, he's not with Carrot and Squash and whoever. I was like,
please tell me
like,
you said
dad
that.
joke, yeah.
Please tell me you did
I was like,
that.
I was like, bro, hey, I said, William, I said, your rap name should be Lil Squash. Maybe you guys could collab.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do you think that I would like zucchini? And he's like, no. And I was like, you're probably right. And I was like, let me ask you something, William. He's like, all right. I was like, since we're talking, you know, just
I got you going
since
now.
we're just talking here. Yeah. I said, let's just say that I would have said, what are you listening to? And you would have slyly laughed and then turned to me and gone, zucchini. And I would have said, I love zucchini. I was like, you would have never listened to it again, right? I was like, that would have been the worst thing that could ever happen. Like, the reason you like it is not because it's good. It's because I don't know it, right? And I was like, and I can't wait. I said, you have no idea how much I cannot wait to go to work and tell Rosa and Devin how not tapped in they are because they don't know nothing about zucchini. And now he's laughing. He's like, come on. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you really just trying to find things? You're
He
just
might
trying
be.
to find stuff. Like, there's no way an adult could know this.
Yeah.
That is what being a teenager is,
And
bro.
he also does not spell zucchini how you think he would spell zucchini.
Of course he doesn't. Is it Zookini?
Zukenee.
Wait, it is?
He's also the medieval trap trailblazer.
Well, he's not the only zucchini then.
The medieval trap trail. Oh my.
Wait, how do you spell it?
I don't.
Zukenee.
Can we be clear? I am not recommending this to anybody.
By the way, not the only zucchini. There's another artist who spells it Zuchini.
Okay, look.
There's so many.
I'm sure it's horrible. I'm sure it's terrible language. I'm sure the content is horrendous.
No. Yeah, Atlanta-based.
I cannot wait to listen to his song Earbleed.
Atlanta-based underground rapper, pioneering a medieval trap aesthetic, blending 2000-style trap beats with unique vocal effects and imagery.
He made a song for John Zaire. It's called Brudda Brudda.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. When I told him, I said, when you said that, if I would have been like, oh damn, you got the new one. I love that.
I love some zucchini, bro.
I said you would have never listened to it again, would you? And he's like, yes, yeah, I would.
Oh, he kind of thought about it.
No, because I was like, because it would be so uncool. Like there'd be nothing less cool than me. Because like I will ask him, like let's just say that one that you guys, that concert you went to,
Baby King.
Oh yeah, I'm like, have you listened to it? He's like, no, I haven't listened to it.
It's too mainstream.
Too mainstream.
It's too mainstream, bro.
There's not going to be anything that you've heard of.
None of it. The one I do, he said, was it Guap Dad 2000, 7000? I knew that one. I knew him. I knew Guap Dad 7000.
Dude, it's ridiculous. And the idea that I told him, I was like, what if I said I loved that? I was like, do you think I'd like it? He's like, probably not.
I mean...
And I was like, for sure not. And he's like, yeah,
By the way,
sure.
what the hell is medieval rap,
dude?
Like, what does that even sound like?
I have added Earbleed in my Apple Music.
And again, it's not like he's going to be listening to this for more than 3 days. You know what I mean?
He goes on to
He'll
the next
move
one.
on to whatever is. What is the most underground? Nobody knows this.
Oh, his new single's SGA.
Okay.
Head Bus is also a big song.
Oh, Head Buses.
Eat it.
Head Bus is a
Head
newer.
Bus.
How much do you think I laughed when he said that?
I'm surprised you to turn it on after you walked out.
He didn't even want to tell me. I tried to, but I couldn't spell it.
Oh, he's also got the song.
I spelled it like the damn vegetable. And I was like, there's no artist that. I was like, maybe this guy's he's so not mainstream that it. But I mean, I got it, right? This is a sweet church-going kid that this is the, you know, I mean, my father used to just like,
oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it was like, it's like I was sneaking behind my parents' back to listen to everything.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, I'm just like, whatever, dude.
9
like,
songs.
You're gonna get over it.
9 songs, 17-minute album.
And I don't think it's having some kind of profound impact on you. 17-minute album.
9 songs,
Hey,
17
he signed
minutes.
to Slay Life LLC, by the way.
Of course he did.
Slay Life LLC is what he signed to.
I mean,
William Lex is like,
it would be hilarious. Like, there is going to come a day where I'm going to say, who are you listening to? And he's listening to somebody I've heard of. But that day is not now.
No, it's not today.
No.
Maybe like
without fail. And I'm talking, this kid has on headphones all the time.
Yeah.
And if I ask him twice a day, what are you listening to? And it's never anything you have ever heard of in your life. Never. There's not one name he's ever said to me where I'm like it's never like.
You're like, yo, I heard that before.
Yeah, it's never like, even rap. It's not even like, or he'd never say like, Ed Sheeran.
No,
Justin
William
Bieber,
not tapping
or
into
like,
Ed Sheeran.
whatever. I'm saying like,
It's not even Travis Scott or something.
No,
that's too mainstream.
No,
bro. It's too mainstream.
No, that's not cool.
He doesn't even listen to Cardi.
Because Cardi's too mainstream now.
That's not cool.
He's found like all the
too
Cardi
mainstream.
like descendants.
Yeah.
All the Cardi like
the opium descendants.
Yeah, the Cardi clones. Like I guarantee when I play this during the break, it's gonna sound exactly like Cardi. I can predict what this is gonna sound.
It's the new heavy. That's the new heavy metal for kids. That's what they mosh to.
I'm telling you, when you listen to this stuff, it is so bad. And when I say I'm turning into my dad, like I am, like
you are.
But it's objectively terrible. Like there's no way he's gonna become my age and go back and listen to that and be like, this was good.
Yeah,
he's going to be like, what the hell was I listening to? Because you're just weird when you're 16.
Yeah.
You are. I mean, I went through it.
A rebel against the system.
I went through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to anything my parents liked. Nothing.
Because
now I wanted something different. I was just searching.
I will say now, a lot of stuff I listen to is the stuff that my mom used to play for me.
Yeah.
Now,
like if you come to my crib, I'm playing a lot of
same with me.
The stuff that my mom listened to, like or my dad listened to, like R&B and
same with me. And
Mary
it's
J.
better.
Blige to
It's objectively better than the stuff that I listened to when I was 16.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
I am becoming my.
We got some news too, by the way. I'll wait till after the break to tell you. We have the video of Mike Vrabel and Diana Russini has been released. Somebody has it out for Mike Vrabel. Bro.
All right, we're gonna do this on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/T-N.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years.
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its 2026 inductees. Among the headliners, Oasis. And I'm assuming your favorite, Iron Maiden.
I dabble.
Oasis is the biggest act here.
I don't know, man. Iron Maiden.
Bro, they just did a stadium tour.
So does Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's not doing a stadium tour in the year 2026. They're playing Minglewood Hall.
No, they are not.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are a key to a slam dunk summer. With over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 through 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. Space is limited, so visit now at grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. Shout out my dog, Ronnie, man. Get the camps going.
There is a new lottery mock draft that has been posted on ESPN.com today. And they have number 1 being AJ DeBansta. They have number 2 being Darren Peterson. They have number 3 being Cameron Boozer. They have number 4 being Caleb Wilson. Number 5 being Darius Acuff. Number 6 being Keaton Wagler to the Grizzlies at 6. Combo guard out of Illinois. Kingston Fleming, 7. Mikal Brown, 8. Braden Burries, 9. Nate Ament, 10 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Exactly what I told you 1,000 years ago. He's the most buck ever. 11, Kareem Lopez, the kid from the New Zealand Breakers. 12, LeBaron Philon from Alabama to the Miami Heat, which would be a fit. 14, there you go, Rogers, exactly what I was talking about yesterday, Adai Mara. And I bet he even goes higher by the time it all comes around. The other one that is worth keeping an eye on, not only our old buddy Mike Miller has got some guys. I know you have been over there and you have seen some of them. Philon is with him. He also has the little point guard from Stanford, Abuka
Corey.
But he also has Jaden Quaintance. Jaden Quaintance, who was a five-star that went to Arizona State. Then last year was going to Kentucky and played at the very beginning of the year, played a great game against St. John's, and then got hurt and then was shut down, and now appears to be completely healthy. And I will say the Let It Fly barn, which Mike has built out on his property here in town that has all these guys. Devin's been out there.
Bruh.
I got to get back. I got to get out there. They have been posting some different videos and stuff from the players that are working out there. That Quaintance guy is a freak. Buddy. They're at the end of the workout, and this joker is doing the sprints and finishes.
Burnouts, baby.
And he is so high, and he's windmilling, and I'm like, God. It's like Mitchell Robinson if he was awesome offensively.
Yeah. He also shoots the same amount of free throws like him. He shoots free throws like him. He can't shoot a free throw to save his life.
Really?
Yeah.
But, I mean, his finishes are freakish.
Freakish
I'm
athlete.
like, God. Yeah, that fits. You know, and then look, while you were gone yesterday, Devin, we were talking about how there's no way you can watch these playoffs and think it doesn't help Caleb Wilson. Like in terms of where he fit. I mean, it's just defense is back.
Yeah.
You know? And so if you're going to get dinged for defense, and that is what, you know, and Acuff and Boozer might just be so unbelievable offensively that it makes up for it, right? I mean, that's the trick. Mm-hmm. Are you good enough offensively that the good outweighs the bad, right? And that very well may be so with a bunch of those guys. But there is no question that Wilson's going to be able to be a high-level defender in the league. And you're looking right now, and, you know, 110 is winning these games. You even saw last night. They scored 133. They only needed to score 96.
Yeah.
That would have won the game. I mean, we're back to the, 110 wins these games.
Yep.
Almost every single night. And that is not a high point total.
You see the stat
that's
about
a good,
this
solid
playoffs?
number, though. Huh? That's a good, solid number. I like that 110.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like 20. Honestly, it's 27 and a half? A quarter?
Yeah.
That ain't a lot.
Somebody put out a stat about this playoffs as far as contested shots, the most percentage of contested shots ever in playoff history.
Yet there is also these numbers about the distance of defenders from three-point shooters, yet three-point shooting is down.
Uh-huh.
And part of that is, again, we were talking about how sophisticated both these teams are getting on offense and defense. It is the players that are taking the shots.
Yes.
The ones that are not used to it.
And also the ones they're dictating it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get to take open threes. Like once upon a time, we looked at it and we said, we're guarding LeBron. We're guarding Anthony Davis. If Rui Hachimura 3-points us out of the series, then so be it. And he friggin' did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And Andrew Wiggins did. And that's the way this goes, right? And so inevitably, and that's where, when we were talking about the Jalen Williams thing, it could show, that's where it can rear its ugly head by the time you get to a Spurs and or a Timberwolves series. Like the Jalen Williams thing could show up because now it's, bro, you really want Lou Dort taking 12-3? You know what I mean? Like, and AJ Mitchell is not ready to be Jalen Williams at the highest level.
Yeah.
He is now, like right now, because you're not, you know what I mean? You're not tested in the same way. But once you get to that Western Conference Finals, you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's, and somebody is going to try to make SGA's life really, really hard, and there has to be a release valve that can get their own shot, that can create for others as well, right?
He broke his streak last game of not having 20 points in a playoff game. I think it's the first
is that
time
right?
First time since I think 2 years he hasn't scored 20 in the playoff game because he had 18.
And they ran off anyway.
Yeah, they ran off anyway, so you really need him.
Okay, so you were going to talk about right before we went to this break. There's a video.
There's
now.
a video. We cannot play it on the show because it's from TMZ.
Okay, well there was a picture. So whoever had the picture also had the video.
Yeah. TMZ put it out about 30 minutes ago of them walking on a boat together, Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel.
They got TMZ got worked on this story, and ever since then they have just been out for blood now.
Bro,
TMZ.
Whoever wants Mike Vrabel's head on a kebab, they want something, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something. And I texted you guys this after the pictures, or that first story came out last night. I said, as a expert follower of the news, I would consider, when you see stuff like this take place, this is just a slow drip that's going to end up with him not being the coach there anymore.
Yep.
I know he went to the Super Bowl last year, but this is going to become so insurmountable because it's been a PR disaster. This is going to be taught in classes.
Yeah.
Where they tried to do the denial at first and say it was a girl's trip and a guy's trip, and that's how we're in Sedona. And then now, once you lie, and you don't cop to it, now you've opened Pandora's box. And so everybody's going to try to prove that you're a no-good liar.
Yeah.
And so everybody that's got a picture of you two together, which there are obviously many, there's ones at the resort, there's ones at the casino, there's now ones on the boat, and then when that story comes out that you are renting a private boat in Cookeville, Tennessee with a pregnant lady, I mean,
Well, then name that kid that she had. She named that kid that she had Michael, because I think now they said that I think the husband wants a paternity test, Maury style.
I don't think that's not true.
Was that a fake story?
I think it's just a fake story.
Oh, that was fake.
But
he may want one.
I mean, I would want one at this point.
He might,
you might be your kid after him.
It wouldn't surprise you.
Yeah.
And look, I saw somebody post yesterday, and this is so. Imagine having a coach talk about family, character, and accountability when he cheated on his own family by renting a getaway boat to mess around with another guy's pregnant wife. That's tough, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's just And now it's just again, if you think this is the last thing that's going to come out, it's just not.
It's not.
That's the way this goes.
Somebody either hired a good private investigator or somebody just.
That's the way this goes. Well, no, I'm saying once you said I didn't do what they're saying I did, once you say I didn't do what they're saying I did, now everybody, you've just set an alarm out to everybody where everybody's going, okay, you're a dirtbag, but you're not copping to being a dirtbag. Yeah. And so I know you're a dirtbag. Yeah. And so now, because that's why some guy sold that. Somebody from Cookeville, Tennessee.
Because it looks like a Snapchat video too, bro. It's a Snapchat video.
No. But whoever worked there at that thing, that's a long time ago, bro. And they've been sitting on that.
Yeah.
They still
have it.
They just had it in their phone. And they were like, dude, I could make some money off this.
I got it in the memories.
And so they made some money off of it, right?
Yeah.
They made some money off of it. And now all these years later, and again, somebody just did that because he's no longer the coach of the Titans. Like, that person probably would have just hung on to that forever and then send it to their buddies. Like, look at this. Look at this, Vrabel with that.
Yeah, looking for, the caption on the video says, is that Coach Vrabel? Oh, hold on, let me see it.
The only reason Vrabel still is the coach of the Patriots is because they went to the Super Bowl last year. They have literally been dog crap since Tom Brady left, and he got them to the Super Bowl.
Can we be clear, too?
The caption on the video says Coach Vrabel in the cut.
Can we be clear, too? It is insanely worse that she is pregnant.
Yes! It is three times worse than she named the kid Michael, bro.
That is insane. That's big time gooner.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And she named the kid after the dude she had an affair with.
Bro.
That's 8 times
So
worse.
there's also
Hanging out with the dude's pregnant wife is bananas.
Yeah, because you ain't really cracking, bro.
But there's something.
You are.
You are out of pocket as
She
hell.
named the kid after her brother. Her brother's name is Michael too. So
that's fine.
Yeah. So it may not be after.
You're
Vrabel.
still hanging out with a pregnant guy's wife.
No, there's no doubt about it.
Exactly, bro. You ain't hanging out
Or
with a baddie.
a pregnant
Having
chick.
sex with somebody else's pregnant wife, like while she's like pregnant.
Pregnant. That's what I'm saying. You out of pocket.
Not like a month or 2 months
No,
pregnant.
you out of pocket.
Like 7 months pregnant. Like,
You out of pocket, bro. You having sex with somebody that's
Also,
that pregnant is crazy.
Going and renting a boat with a pregnant chick that's not your wife is so bizarre.
It is.
And that's what I'm saying. These things become so insurmountable. Like, how can you be the leader of?
Yeah.
I couldn't take you seriously if I knew all this about you.
I mean, we are playing football, bro.
Bro, but if I knew all this about you,
yeah.
But you were really a real scumbag.
if I knew all this about you, if I knew all that about you, like, I mean, you just think about it through the prism of anybody that, like, you know, anybody that coaches, whatever. If we heard some horrible, this stuff come out about any of the coaches that we cover in town. Yeah. And you just think about how you would view them forever, much less your team. Like, bro, you friggin' rented a private boat with a pregnant chick. Like, you're up.
Get the test, Roser.
Yeah.
Get the test. Get the test, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, bro. He might be the daddy, bro.
I mean, if he's not, it's like, I don't even know what's worse.
Like,
it feels like even if like it feels like it's a coin flip. It feels like it's a coin flip right now. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Isn't he? Like,
you hanging out with a pregnant? Come on, bro. You ain't trying to kick it with the pregnant chick unless you have some relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's almost worse if it's not yours.
I'm not just kicking it with a pregnant chick, bro.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
they say good things about pregnant chicks, but I'm good on that.
Okay. Also, what are the possible reasons for renting a private boat with somebody?
boats are awesome. Boats are cool.
dope.
Boats are cool.
Vibe out.
Yeah.
Crack a couple beers open.
Boats are awesome.
Because you can't really drink because she's pregnant, but you just got.
And it doesn't matter what kind of boat. Boats are just cool to be on. They are.
But I mean, in Cookeville, though, Roser.
I go chill on a fishing boat, like a small little fishing boat.
Okay.
I've been on pontoon boats, houseboats. Like, they're cool. Boats are cool.
Okay.
Boats are cool.
Privacy.
I mean,
that's what you're hoping for.
How private was he, bro?
But
how
like,
private was he?
I don't think he's gonna coach the Patriots anymore.
I
just don't know how you.
It's heading in that direction.
Because again, it's
every time you think it's done, the next like 3 days later, it's like
here's the thing.
Russini and Vrabel spotted together again.
Here's the thing too, it's a PR disaster, and it's all anybody thinks about.
Yeah.
Go look anytime they try to post something on social media.
Oh, it's flooded.
It's a
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's where it's like insurmountable.
Even the
it's
draft
like you
picks.
can say, well, it's just football and he's just coaching his football team, whatever. Like, bro, everybody else in that organization, it's not going away.
The logo.
Right? It's not going away.
The logo was, I mean, that was the
logo
one yesterday.
that was a 10 out of 10.
But what I'm saying is it's not going away.
Nah.
Every time they play a
not.
game during the season, every time, I mean, it's just going to be omnipresent. And it's like the only way to make it go away is if he's not the coach there anymore.
Or he gets up there and finally just admits it.
I mean,
no, because you already tried that.
You already tried that.
Yeah.
And we got you on video.
He's going
now
to counseling. He just said he's going to counseling.
No, but it's gone. He also originally said he didn't do anything.
He was there for 2 days.
Originally said he didn't do anything. Then said he had to have a lot of tough conversations with his family.
And then he did the Kobe thing.
He did the freaky frog counseling.
No, he did the Kobe thing. You remember when Kobe went to like some super expensive jewelry store and bought Vanessa like
he had the little bag.
And Vrabel did that too. He was spotted in Park City outside some jewelry store in Park City, Utah.
He had the little bag in his hand.
Had the little jewelry
Then he went to the
bag,
freaky frog counseling for 2 days.
Dude.
For 2 days. He was clear of his demons in 2 days. Like, get out of here,
because
bro.
what happens is people want your head on a platter after something like this happens, and then it'll go away. Like right now, because then he'll emerge somewhere else down the road, just like Ime Udoka did.
Yeah.
Like, nobody talks about the Ime Udoka.
I mean, here's one on video,
It
though.
did go away.
It did.
Yeah, but, bro, he cheated on Nia Long. Like, I mean,
Yeah, he
and
tweaked
that
out
was
on
a
that one.
famous person.
He couldn't keep it at home.
We don't
Right.
play about that.
But I'm saying, but it didn't, like, it wasn't like every time the Rockets lost that was a thing.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? It just went away.
Yeah.
Because, you know, feel like, oh, God, the guy lost his job over this. And, you know, I might think he's a dirtbag or whatever. But, I mean, like, this stuff, it's like, here's what you have to know. It's like, it's already a gigantic public relations disaster, and it's obviously not stopping. No. There's just going to be a new Mike Vrabel and Diana Russini doing something. And hopefully it doesn't culminate with a sex tape.
Yeah, we don't need the sex tape to get leaked out. We got the bar tape. We got
the bar, the casino, the boat.
Here's the other.
You get close enough.
Here's the other thing.
It's Sedona, like
hey, here's
the Spotify playlist.
Hey, here's the other thing. It's what's going to happen when she comes out and does her side of the story.
Ooh.
Because she's already talking. You know what I mean? You know she's talking to crisis people. Because her career is smoked.
Her career's over.
No, it's not over.
Not over.
And she'll bounce back.
She'll
Give her
get hired.
Yeah. Just give her 2 or 3 years. Bar's still hire her.
She'll get hired and she'll move on and whatever. But she also is going to tell her side of the story.
Yeah.
And, I mean, again, you should have just said I fell in love with the wrong person and this kind of stuff happens and this is incredibly embarrassing and it's been impossible for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people that are professionals at this that could have dealt with it the best way possible, but that's why I say it's going to be studied in schools because they both just napalmed everything.
She got away from her Buddhism.
They tried to.
Like Tiger Woods.
They tried to you know what I mean? They tried to at the beginning deny it.
Yeah.
And when you try to deny it, then everybody's like, nah, bro, F you.
We got videos, dog.
You know what I mean?
Snapchat photos. The group
with a pregnant chick is all time good.
Yeah,
like even these dumb football players in some cases,
like,
right?
bro. Not a pregnant woman.
Not
like,
a pregnant
come on,
shorty,
man.
bro. A pregnant shorty is
And
crazy.
I'm not saying all football players are dumb.
No, but
what I am
professional
saying,
athletes, pro athletes are freaks.
what I am saying is the Gronks of the world are like, bro.
Yeah, wow.
Even I would do that.
Like, you're a real savage.
Yeah, because what's the goal? Like you said, what's the goal of hanging out with a pregnant chick?
Like by yourself.
By yourself. Like there's no. By the way, too, I know we're talking about variable, and we all been around this in love. It happens in every sport. The coaches being like Urban Meyer was a freaky frog on camera.
Yeah. There's all kinds.
But this one is just like you said, you denied it.
Rick Pitino.
Rick Pitino was a freako.
Dude.
There's tons of
like
them.
everybody's freaked out in sports, but
tons of them.
Rick
when you get
Pitino
caught on
was his
video,
assistant's wife on a table.
Yeah.
You get caught on video and you deny it, like you said. That's when we're like, okay, bro, like come on, dog. Like
they said it's not what it looks like. These pictures of us interlocking hands and being in a hot tub together.
Do you not make out with your friends?
Yeah, that's when everybody's like, okay, all right, now we resent you. You know what I mean?
She is super pregnant in that video, man.
Yeah, bro. Somebody brought on Mark Jackson.
It looks like there are other people with them, though.
Bro.
When they walk along the dock, like there's other people there with them.
It's an outrage. I don't think he. I
probably not going to be able to survive it.
I do not think he's going to coach.
And the only reason he survived it so far is because they just went to the Super Bowl.
How long
He
do you
literally
think
turned them around in a year.
Preseason starts at what?
Well, and also their owner got caught getting jerked off.
Right. So it's owners too. It's not.
He's not exactly the beacon of morality.
He's like, you know what?
So you
got a point there, buddy.
You gotta.
That's my kind of guy.
Put in a corner here of being maybe a sexual deviant. Men with a lot of money.
Hey, can we
Men
sign
with a lot of
Deshaun Watson to be our quarterback too?
Oh man. Oh gosh. Deshaun Watson's the.
I know Drake May took us to the Super Bowl, but I know a guy. Hey, the Patriots are wild, man. How long do you think it takes, though? You think before preseason?
I don't think he's there.
Before preseason?
I mean, I just don't think. I just think that now it's like going to be relentless. Again, it's too much, and there's already. I mean, when we're now getting friggin', dude, this is like, okay, it's one thing to be in Sonoma with a married chick who is a reporter in the NFL, who you are at this private resort, obviously having a tryst with, right? Okay, it's morally deplorable. It's tough on both your families, but it's not the end of the world. Like, people cheat on people, and that's happened, right? Like, people have their failings, and so it's a mistake. You know, I mean, it's something that he shouldn't be doing, but it's also able to be overcome. There's a friggin' video of you renting a private boat with a pregnant chick, and it's like, okay. Like, that is so much worse. Like, the Sonoma thing is like, you know, come on, bro. Like, we're not gonna talk crazy here. It's not like we don't know people that have had
we've seen it all,
affairs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, an affair, it's a bad thing. You can think much less of him if you choose to, right? But I mean, like, that has happened over and over again since the beginning of time, right? And it's like, he got caught. And when he got caught, he should have just said, bro, I feel awful about what I've done and whatever. But instead, when it gets to the point where you, like, your affair was so strong that you were hanging out with her while she's pregnant, and if that's not his kid, that is just weird. I'm telling you, bro,
we need the test, bro.
That is weird.
We need the test at this point. We need the DNA test.
I mean, I've seen enough memes of people, like, just photoshopping his head on the baby.
We need the test.
I'm like,
I think that's the final straw. I think that is the final boss, is getting the DNA test. That is the final boss of this situation, bro. We need to find the DNA. We need the DNA test of, is it Mike Vrabel's or no?
That's why I just think it's just it's not going to stop. Bro, if we're to the point of there's boat videos from Cookeville, Tennessee,
right?
Yes, put that joint on Maury. Check the chat. Said put that joint on Maury,
that's
bro.
not even like you were being careful.
Nah, you weren't.
Right?
At least like
they said that. Did you read the story? Said that he was like real weird about it when they asked him. She didn't get in the picture, and he's like, all right, one picture. He's like, but do not post this online. He told them that. Whoever owns the, whatever
this
the boat
guy,
place is.
Man.
So I mean, he knew.
Yeah, right.
He knew he was doing something deviant.
Of course. But that is bananas.
Also, what do you tell your family you're going?
I mean, these guys have different lifestyles.
Yeah, they do.
I'm going to Cookeville on a boat trip.
Like, I mean, these dudes are like not.
They have
home.
different. Yeah,
they're not like.
They have different.
They're on the road all the time.
You're right.
And he's also been with her forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since college.
We know players that got girls in every state.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. It's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.